about. So the grammar glossary piece, once we really look closely at the language standards and think about which pieces fit best in the context of writing, we've got the grammar glossaries, calendar, and mini lessons here. I know it's hard for you to see. I'm going to click in on glossaries. So the glossaries weren't one of the pieces that we initially created. Yet with Jen's in-depth work through that Crossroads writing project, she realizes that now that we have the Common Core State Standards, we have new language, new terms, new vocabulary for ourselves in those standards that might not be common knowledge for all of our colleagues in our own school. So we are just kind of all about that whole no shame thing where no worries if you don't know that it's pronounced Gerund. You know, it looks like it should be Gerund or Gerund or something. It's, okay. So we're where we are and that's okay. No guilt. So we knew that it was time to create some glossaries for the grade level grammar concepts that are expected. And that work has been started at certain grade levels. We have collected all the work that's been started, but it's not done, K through 12th grade. So that's going to be a big piece of the work today. Let me show you, through the work we've created a criteria that really helps, and then an example. So you do have this on the front cover of your little bifold, kind of like a folder thing that you have. You have a little welcome letter up at the top, and then right on the front cover, you have the criteria and the example that I have here. And this 8th grade example is also in the Google folders, so if you are representing 8th grade here today and you say, hey, look at this, it's already started. Yeah, we have the whole thing for you, and you can look at that, adjust that, see how that might fit for your work today. But really, let's just look at the example for a really big picture here. There are lots of different formats that a glossary like this could take. This is a format we felt was useful, so we kind of set this up as the format for the work. At the same time, there are other resources that you might be accessing as you think about this and create this, and that's fine. So this is a glossary for teachers. This isn't something that we're creating then would be for students as much. This is really so that teachers have the true knowledge of what the grammar term might be, how it fits within the context of how we know sentences and language goes, and then also includes the resources where we got those definitions and those examples. So you'll see some column headings here, the name of the thing. So in standard, language standard 1 for 8th grade, we have that we need to demonstrate command of the conventions of standard English grammar and usage when writing or speaking. Right, so that's the anchor standard language. And then A, under that, names explain the function of verbals, gerunds, participles, infinitives in general, and their function in particular sentences. Okay, so there's some stuff in there that we need to define for ourselves. Common language across classrooms, common language for ourselves. And this is a resource that we create. So here's verbal, and we have a definition, some examples. Quite often this comes from places like Purdue OWL and things, and those resources are listed right here. So as you'll be creating this grammar glossary, you'll look at what's already been started in your folder for your grade level, if anything, and you'll be kind of creating that definition resource for yourselves. Okay, so before we zoom on to the next piece, quick, 30 seconds, chat at your table. How might that support you? How might that fit within your own needs as a building as far as consistency? Go ahead, quick chat. Grammar glossaries.